What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of That versus Fiction. I'm your host, Jax. All right, and for today's video, we are reacting to Chiseled Adonis about this Bonnie Bloom. I think that's her name, right? Yeah, Bonnie Blue, becoming the first person to get banned off of the Friends. So let's see what he has to say. I'm gonna give my 2 cents and let's go.
All right, so boom. I can't believe y'all about to have me talk about Bonnie Blue.
Again! You fucking idiots!
Evidently, last week, Bonnie Blue was officially banned from OnlyFans for her escapades of sleeping with what she considered barely legal. So I'm just very curious. What was the line?
So for those who don't know, she went around, I think she's from, I don't know, from somewhere in the UK, from somewhere around that area, right? And she will go around asking people, men who were barely legal, so who were like literally 18, 19 years old, asking those people where they like their place of employment and ask them, hey, do you want to sleep with me in X, Y, and Z? And some said yes, some said no. Some looked at her as a predator because she's, how old is she? I don't even know how old she is. She's at least late 20s, early 30s. She might be like 32, I think. So a lot of people look at her as a predator the same way if a 32-year-old man would want to talk to an 18-year-old girl
That she crossed that led to her getting banned. And how is it that Lily Phillips still has her page up? Whatever the case may be, apparently Bonnie Blue's plan was this past weekend, she was going to have what she considered to be a petting zoo.
You've broken the record, so then what's next then?
I'm doing Bonnie Blue's petting zoo in June.
What's a petting zoo? Do I want to know?
Yeah, I mean, you can come and watch.
I'm good.
I am going to be tied up in a glass box. The public can come and fuck me and use me in multiple ways. I want to be, it's like a zoo. I want people to be able to come and touch me, spit on me, pull my hair.
In a box?
So it's going to be in a
Perspex box.
In a house, and then within the house is going to be a glass box.
And how big's the box? Is this like You?
Like 8 foot.
Have you seen You on Netflix?
Yeah, very much like
that. That's some You type stuff right there. That's insanity. What in the world?
You.
Okay, yeah. I need to watch it. Okay, so a big Perspex box.
Yeah, this box is going to be filled with random strangers fucking me.
Why the box? You could just do it in a room. It just adds another element to it.
Because there's going to be some people that just want to stand back and watch. I want it to be like a zoo. I want it to be different. It's like a piece of art.
Okay, and is it free for people to come in?
Yeah, of course it's free.
Let me hold my vomit for a second. Let me tell you something. Remember back months ago when I made my video regarding Bonnie Blue, and I said her and Lily Phillips seem to be trying to top each other with different levels of shocking forms of coital activity, right? With a multitude of people. So it's a scenario in which they keep trying to outdo each other. But what is the point in which you go way over the line? Because again, if you take a look at Lily Phillips' situation, she had those 100 guys within the day. But remember, there were scenarios in which her management or whoever it was that she was with was essentially telling dudes who was engaging in the cock carousel activity to simply call people up so they can make it to the 100 number with no forms of verification, right? In Bonnie Blue's case, she had the 1,000 in the 12 hours.
There's a lot of people, but like, I want you to have a good time. Like, I don't want it to seem like, I don't know, intimidating. Like, if you don't want a camera shoved in your face, like, just tell people, like, this is for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know, obviously I have to film it, it's how I earn my money, but I want you to have a good time. So, and if there's anything you want to try, like, I want it to be fun. Like, 'cause everyone I meet as well was always so nice. Like, I don't want it to be a, do you know what I mean? I just want you to have a good time, basically.
I'm still not understanding why. there are so many men out there who would be willing to do that. Why? Why would you? Why would you? Just like, why would you be willing to subjugate yourself in a line for you to have intermingles with this person who you know is only for like a few seconds? For a few seconds, maybe a minute. Maybe a minute. And unless you like what is it? Destiny's Child, a minute, man. What's the whole purpose? But anyways, that's besides the point. The whole point is, why would you do this? And then you're all wearing masks, so you're obviously afraid to get exposed. And then the ones that is wearing masks in the video, they still covering their eyes. Like, they not trying to be on camera at all. Why would you know is wrong? You know what you're doing is wrong. Why would you subjugate yourself to that? If you really need coochie that bad, just, I mean, at the point, just go pay for it somewhere else. Where you don't have to watch hundreds and thousands of guys ram the same chick back to back. That's disgusting. Ew.
Yeah, you're welcome to spit on me, slap me, make me yours today, because that's what I am.
So now if you create a scenario in which you're doing this petting zoo from the confines of an Airbnb, which if I'm not mistaken, Airbnb had came out and said that they would axe any kind of activity that is of this nature on their platform if it was brought to their attention. So I guess they use different sort of buffers to go and book these rooms, but whatever the case may be. You have this glass box and it's going to be open to the public. So you think it's not a scenario in which they're going to advertise the location to where she's gonna be at, and then anybody can go and participate?
Hi. Hi, buddy. You okay? Who's going first then?
Me.
You're going first.
Mind you, that video was before she did the 1,000-man gangbang, if you will. Apparently, I didn't even know this. She did a 100-man gangbang live stream.
I'm going to go live stream 100-man next week.
At once?
At once.
How can you have 100 people in a room and they'll be able to touch you?
Some of them will be behind that person. Like, that'll be turning them on, ready, because they know they're about to enter me. And that's obviously going to turn anybody on.
How would that even excite you?
What? What? Absolutely not. What in the... Oh.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, why? No.
Find yourself being some form of cuck, if you will. But then again, there's a different situation because you're getting into the game. If I'm not mistaken, being a cuck is somebody who's sitting on the sidelines, right? So you're in that hotel chair as somebody else is on the field with your lady. But in this case, you're somewhat of a tag team partner awaiting the tag to now get into the action, whatever the case just so happens to be. Before we even move forward, these gooners, if you will, these active participants need to be called out because best believe there are repeat offenders amongst the individuals who happen to participate in her sexual escapades. But there will always be somebody who is new on the scene, and every single one of you are no different than her. Of course, she gets all the notoriety, whatever the case is. You've seen in past videos, countless different dudes happen to have their faces covered. I can almost guarantee, like I said in the past, I'll say it again, not all of these dudes are single. So you're putting not only yourself at risk, being a part of a Peachtree dish, of a gang of different penises penetrating this woman's, and I'll use a terminology from my good friend MTR, her viscous innards.
Yeah, those viscous innards. Those, I'm not gonna say, I don't know if they sweet, if they succulent. Those dry, those something viscous innards, it's not worth it. Nope.
you're putting your family at risk as well. I can promise you, a grandiose amount of those individuals just so happen to have girlfriends, happen to have significant others, wives, if you will, fiancés, or individuals who they happen to go infrequent, and you're putting every single one of them at risk.
There is no way. Well, there is a way. But why would you want to do that? Why would you willingly try to give up your whole relationship over one P-star? Like, why? Because I mean, just the fact, it's just the sheer fact that she has over 1,000 bodies. It's absolutely diabolical is not the word. It's catastrophic. Like, why? Why would you still want to why would you want to go inside those what's the word I'm looking for? Cotton candy, landfilled insides that's waiting to detonate. Why would you want to go inside there?
Fuck. You filthy motherfucker. OnlyFans actually banned her. I don't know if there's another being on the platform that has ever been banned. Because you gotta remember, the sheer amount of activity that these harlots have done on OnlyFans over the course of the past, 5-some years since it rose to prominence, has been absolutely nasty. They've done crazy shit. But it was this that led to Bonnie Blue getting banned. Yes!
I just had a whole recount of and it's like if you know, you know, and you really don't want to know because it's freaking burned into your brain when you seen it. So if you know, you know. I'm gonna just do this and I'm gonna do this. What crossed the line, I think it was the word petting. They would have used a different word that probably would, they should probably wouldn't have got bad for it, honestly. Like if they had she might have been all right, truthfully. And I hope not. I hope she would have got banned for that too. But, you know, I think using that word petting was probably that straw that broke the camel's back for her and her situation in that case. If you want to watch the full video, I will have the link down in the description. All right. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the like button, comment down below, share your thoughts and opinions, do all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. And guess what? If you're not there, then you are square. So until next time, peace.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.